Your sister needs stability, but you can sleep on the ground if you have to. Those were my mother's exact words when she handed me a stack of papers for an old parking lot next to an abandoned industrial zone, while Emily, my sister, had just received a 4-story beachfront villa with an ocean view. Saltwater pool and 3-car garage. I got my share, a cracked piece of concrete with no electricity, no water, no gate, no fence. I laughed. Not a happy laugh, but that bitter kind of laugh like, okay, I get it. My family always made everything seem reasonable. Emily was successful. Emily was the pride and joy. Emily was the one who needed support for her real estate venture. And me, a mechanic who barely finished high school, lucky enough to run a food truck on the street according to my mother. But this time it wasn't just favoritism. It was humiliation. They called me home for a family asset distribution meeting. No lawyers, no notary, just a living room gathering with lemonade and cookies. My father handed me a thick envelope, said it was my portion. Mom, as always, wouldn't even look me in the eye. Inside the envelope was a deed transfer for his parking lot, with a scribbled note, Logan, you can handle it. Mom believes you'll figure it out. I didn't say anything, didn't yell, didn't slam the table, just stood up, left the cookie untouched, and walked straight out the door. But I swore to myself, looking at the paper again in that desolate lot, wind whistling through broken lampposts, if this is how they're cutting me out of the game, then I'm flipping the whole board. The first day I went to the lot, it was drizzling, the kind of rain that makes you wet and pissed off at the same time. I sat in my old pickup, looking through the foggy windshield, not understanding why it was even there. The lot had nothing but some faded paint lines, 2 decapitated power poles, and a rusted bathroom locked with a corroded padlock. Knee-high weeds everywhere. A truly abandoned place, but what struck me as odd was how quiet it was. This place was near the Reed Sons Industrial Complex, my grandfather's old shipping company. After he died, the company dissolved. I'd heard my parents say there's nothing left there. But in the blueprint attached to the transfer deed, I saw this lot was right next to a row of warehouses that had been erased from government maps since 2014. By instinct, the instinct of a mechanic who'd popped up in all kinds of car trunks, I started looking around. Behind the bathroom, there was an iron hatch embedded in the concrete, about the size of an industrial manhole cover. No warning signs, no locks, just covered with old tires and some broken wood pieces. I pulled the tires away, popped the hatch. Below was a spiral steel staircase leading to a small bunker. Musty smell, but not rotting. There was electricity. I didn't understand why this place still had power. I went down a few steps. Down there was a sealed room, not big, just the size of a small living room, with fireproof concrete walls, a metal table, and a file cabinet locked with a combination. Something in the air made my hair stand on end, like standing in something no one wanted anyone else to know about. I turned around immediately, locked the hatch back as it was, marked it with a small red spray paint under the edge, then went home, but all night. I couldn't sleep. If this was an abandoned lot, what was that underground room? Who was still running electricity there? Why did my parents, who always looked down on me, transfer this exact piece of land? And why did I smell secrets? I couldn't finish the whole story in this short. The full story is on my channel and link below.